Anything else?
Yeah, I just was looking at the Times account. They mentioned 11 survivors.
Yeah.
You talked about 6. I mean, is 11 accurate?
Yeah. So there are 8 women and survivors who are alleging a myriad of sexual assault allegations against either T.I. or Tiny or one of their associates. The other 3 that is reported there is the young man that I mentioned that was 8 years old, his mother, as well as Sabrina Peterson.
Hey Tyrone, sorry if I missed it. I've been going back and forth doing other things, but do you plan to bring on charges?
Criminal charges? Well, that's up to the prosecutors.
So have you started the process though, I mean?
Yes, of course, yes. I've sent out letters requesting, providing detailed summaries, a little bit more detailed than I provided you, to 5 prosecutor offices. So again, like I said earlier, the U.S. Attorney's offices for the Northern District of Georgia, Central District of California, the Georgia State AG's office, California State AG's office, as well as the Los Angeles District Attorney's office.
Okay, and with Atlanta, did they give you any indication that they would be moving forward with some charges?
Well, that's the thing. I don't want to confirm or deny that I've been speaking to any of the investigators. Again, I do not want to hamper the investigation at all. I just want them to do their work, and that's it.
I can ask a follow-up question regarding the jurisdictions that you indicated that you've contacted the Georgia AG's office, but not local authorities. You mentioned an incident that happened in DeKalb County that you were not satisfied with, but I wondered if you had contacted the Atlanta Police Department and if the fact that there's a new Fulton County District Attorney weighs in your decision at all, whether to consider working with their investigators directly as well.
Yes. I mean, listen, so I have not contacted the Atlanta PD, but I will be more than happy to speak to the new district attorney for Fulton County. I'll be more than happy to reach out to their office, or they can reach out to me, and I'll put them in front of the survivors, and they can take their account and start their investigations.
Have any of the survivors or accusers attempted to settle or have a settlement financially or?
Yeah, no, yes, I'm sorry, Chuck. No, I'm sorry for cutting you off. So the answer is no. The women that I'm representing have not made any financial settlement demands because the demands would have came through me. And again, like I said earlier, Steve Sadow reached out to me. I did not reach out to him. Steve Sadow reached out to me looking to make a deal on behalf of T.I. and Tiny. And I told Steve Sadow that my clients want justice. So the deal involves Tiny and T.I. turning themselves in, admitting to the crime that they've committed, then fine, we got a deal. But if it does not, then I would prefer to have the investigators do their work and to bring criminal charges against Tiny and T.I. For what they've done throughout the years. And at that point in time, we will assess whether or not we will be bringing any civil charges. But first things first, there needs to be a criminal investigation.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Anybody else? Everybody's so quiet.
Okay, if that's all the questions that we have.
I'm sorry, Darren. One other thing. When did this conversation with Steve Sadow take place?
This has been ongoing. I believe he may have reached out to me a few days after Sabrina Peterson first posted my contact information to her Instagram page. So this has been this conversation. The last email that I received from him I believe was February 11th. And that was before I sent him over the notification that I made these criminal referrals, which I believe occurred on Friday.
And when you told him that you know, what the deal would include, any deal would include T.I and Tiny turning themselves into the authorities. Was that something that happened over email, or was that a verbal conversation?
No, it was I spoke to him on the phone, and I just said to him, I said he wanted to know whether or not a deal can be made, and I said to him, well, these women want justice, and he wanted to know the names. He was insistent on learning who the individuals were and what evidence that they had, and he wanted to know who their witnesses were. And I said to him, made it very clear, I will not be exposing these women to you or to your clients. The only people that will know their names will be the investigators, because your client has a reputation of intimidation. Your client has a reputation, I should say, of committing violent acts. And he's threatened some of these women in real time when the incidents occurred. And he's had his staff or his colleagues threaten them. So why would I provide you with their identity so you can intimidate them now again?
And Ellie Andrews from the Jasmine Brand again. And just to be clear, T.I, Tiny, nor Shekinah has responded to you guys actually pressing charges, right?
Well, so okay. I think you so Shekinah, T.I, and Tiny's case is being filed in California today. And it's for defamation, and it's being filed on behalf of Sabrina Peterson. They have not said anything about it. Steve has said nothing to me about it. I made a request on behalf of Sabrina Peterson for an apology, from a public apology from Tiny and T.I. And that was it. Shekinah, he represented that he does not represent Shekinah, and that he's not, advocating on her behalf. So they will be served, and they will have an opportunity to respond to the lawsuits, and they can, put forth their defenses. But, everything that they've said is in public, so I'm not sure what they're going to say, but we'll see.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, if we don't have any other questions, I think we can wrap this up.